Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here with me tonight. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Fewer options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Deep to overcome.
And the Lakers starting five. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. And with the new season just underway, Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA. And after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
Clark up top. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson over James. Nails the baby hook.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Doncic. Clark grabs the board. Driving inside. James with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Wells. He picked up 10 in his last game. Morant against Doncic. Morant, the pass to Clark. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
The 3 from Bane. He drops it from range.
Just ready to attack at any moment. Bane hits that spot and takes it.
James, a screen on Morant. Throws it up high. And it's James with the jam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Wells. Now Clark. Here's Bane. Lets the 3 fly. Doncic pulls down the board. James outside. Back to Doncic. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
On the wing, Bane. He's covered by Reeves. From deep, Morant. First shot won't go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Fires the 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Aldama outside to halt the run. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
Doncic is doubled. And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 5 points.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Bane against Reeves. Aldama grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Kennard comes in for Bane. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. Connect's checked in for the Lakers. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
Yeah, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience.
To the middle. Good on the shot. He has 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Jackson against James. Now Jackson. The 3. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 5 points. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Connect. Rui Hachimura is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vincent in at the 1. Vincent outside, and here's Connect outside. Memphis with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with a miss.
And the basket by Aldama.
Guy is just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Vincent passes to Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by Pippen.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Aldama, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. James comes in for Hachimura. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Takes the 3. And Kennard with the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 9 points.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Timeout call. Memphis. Bane is checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters. Powerful move by a power guard. Bang.
And here's Connect outside. Memphis with a rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump.
Oh, nothing nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Here's Bane. Just blocked. And they get it back. Jackson finds Bane. And a miss there on the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Now here's Morant. Last game, 26 points for him. The shot off that time. Good D by Doncic. Vanderbilt to pass to James. Deflected. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, the pass to Bane. Three-pointer. Rebounded by LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. Launches a three. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating three to take the lead.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you, and taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking. That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Connect. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Denver. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going. Outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Vincent's checked in for Doncic.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Vanderbilt finds James. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And the free throw, no good.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
To the paint. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis trailing here. Right side Morant. Pass to Bane. Morant with a screen on Reeves. And the basket by Bane.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Doncic is checked in for Vincent. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points.
At every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Back to Reeves. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Bane. Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. Bane, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Nice work inside from James.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
James with a steal. Oh, deflected and stolen by Clark. Here's Wells. Check by James. Outside Bane. Clark with the screen. Clock at 6. And again, Memphis no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Drains the triple. And now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Hayes, the pass to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. From deep, the Luka 3. Money.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here's Morant outside. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the 3 on the other end.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Over Bane. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Doncic.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pulls it from the top of the... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Gabe Vincent out there with connect. And it's Hachimura in at the center position. Grizzlies trail by 10. To the inside. Releases. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, Bane can be this guy. When he gets hot, just keep feeding him.
Here's James. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Rebound by the Lakers. On the wing, Hachimura. Three-pointer. And it's Bane with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Edey. Back to Bane. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 drives.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Memphis making a switch here. Clark's checked in. The Lakers making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Doncic. Clark outside. Pass to Pippen. Clark with a screen on Doncic. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldama. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's James. That shot off. Excellent D there from Aldama. Down low.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Doncic.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Screen by James. And he's going, oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Morant outside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura, and it's Jared Vanderbilt in for James. Doncic against Morant. Doncic into the lane, and Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 6. Clark with a screen on Doncic. And it's Morant missing.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Doncic against Morant. And he lobs it up. Here's Wells. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Payne against Reeves. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Here's Doncic. Shoots over Morant. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Timeout, Grizzlies. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A. It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Are we even surprised at this point? Like, this is what he does. Like, he just shows up clutch. Oh, it's clutch time? All right, here you go.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. He connects! And that one brings him within one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, he nails it!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Luka Doncic.